Hello, crypto world. I'm calling it an exciting Monday. Stock market closed, and we saw an interesting thing. The tech trade is back. Remember the concern about the AI bubble? Well, Alphabet, too, made a new all-time high. The market was strong in the technology. Look at the comparison. Dow Jones up 0.5%, but the tech-heavy NASDAQ was up 2.5%. That's literally 5 times the percentage that the Dow was up. Now, let's jump right over to our technology, crypto. Now, crypto benefited as the techs were bought and risk came back on in the equity market, but what I want to focus on at the moment is XRP. It's up almost 9%. Think about that. 9% in literally one day. And this is the hourly chart. And as you know, and as we discussed, there are 2 new XRP ETFs that came today. Now, that obviously was very responsible for most of what happened. But remember last week when we had a XRP ETF introduced, it did huge volume, but it didn't take the price up. And as I said earlier in the day and on the weekend, when these two ETFs came, if the market in equities was going back to technology and going to risk on, it would have a positive effect on the price of XRP. But I got to be honest, 10% is much more than I would have thought. Pretty impressive. Now, adding to the buying power in the equity market that spilled over to crypto, look what happened to the Chicago Mercantile Exchange FedWatch prediction. 84% think they're going to cut. It's remarkable how much it went up even during the day today. Bottom line, we had a crypto ETF on what is an altcoin cause such a huge rally. Now, I know XRP, you know XRP well, but if the equity market wasn't independent of the analysis of XRP acting well, we would have had what happened last week with the ETFs. But no, we got XRP up 10%. And I can't help but mention Bitcoin's back at 89,000. It was 80,000 during the weekend. This is a fantastic moment in crypto. Now, the issue is this just a trap or is this going to go on? I personally am of the opinion that a bottom is made. It doesn't mean it can't back down a little bit, but I don't think in the next near term we're going to have a new bottom. And the maximum pain is still at 102 with $14 billion of notional value. So that is another positive. Bottom line, guys, what more can we ask for?